Sir, ma'am, you have a seat also. Relax. Don't you skip this video. If you stay with me, I'm going to share with you 5 ways, 5 philosophies, all wrapped up into one, how you can overcome being broke, busted, and disgusted. And I'm also here to tell you that it is you, not the economy. I'm going to share with you now 5 ways to think from a stoic perspective that's going to free you economically, that's going to free your mind, it's going to give you more control, and you no longer care about someone else's highlight reel. You no longer care about, hey, I just bought a new purse, I bought a new car. If you don't need it, you don't buy it, and you will watch your savings build up. You got to have money. You know how the saying, it takes money to make money? Well, it takes money to save money. Remember that. Replace takes money to make money. It takes money to save money. The more you save, the more the universe attracts more into your coffer. The first thing is controlling your focus. What could controlling your focus mean? Well, we're going to go into the Stoics like Marcus Aurelius. During financial downturns, focusing on the broader economy causes unnecessary stress. Watching these videos about people complaining about what they can and cannot buy, blah, 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 is adding unnecessary stress to you. I'm going to share some quotes that's going to change all that and perhaps even your mindset with number 1. Number 1 is from Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. You can only control your controllables, and that's your mind. The late Napoleon Hill said in the book, Think and Grow Rich, the only thing in this world that you have total sovereignty over, the total right to control, is your mind. Control what you think. If you feel you don't need it, you should not spend it. Keep it in your pocket. To hell with Johnny, James, and Becky and what they're doing. If you feel like that concert, wow, I'm not paying $300 for a stupid nosebleed seat over someone that's not had an album out in 10, 20 years, don't do it. Think about how long it took you to earn that $300. So Marcus Aurelius told us that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. You will find the strength to say no. No, I'm not going to buy it. No, I'm not going to spend it. No, I'm not paying for this overpriced vacation. No, I don't need that. I'm going to save my money. Next up, this is also from Marcus Aurelius in the Stoic philosophy. It's time you realize that you have something in you more powerful and miraculous than the things that affect you, and make you dance like a puppet. Let's break that down. It's time that you realize that you have something powerful inside of you. You're more than enough. You're worthy. You're adequate. You know how to think. You are an individual. You're the only one. I don't care if you have a twin. You are your own individual person. And you're miraculous, right? What you don't want to do is let things affect you that make you dance like a puppet. Debt makes you dance like a puppet. Trying to keep up with the Joneses and all the new trends make you dance like a puppet. Comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel on social media make you dance like a puppet. You're being controlled by consumerism. You're being controlled by trying to compete. You're being controlled by narcissistic entities, aka influencers, influencing you to do things that perhaps they can afford to do or not, and it's causing you debt. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is also by Marcus Aurelius. There is nowhere that a person can find a more peaceful and trouble-free retreat than in his or her mind. If you're thinking positive thoughts, if you think highly of yourself, if you have a high self-worth and self-esteem, no better place to be in your own mind. It's free to go there. It's free to create there. It's free to dream there. It's free to plan there for today, because tomorrow's not promised, but you make plans for today that's going to impact your future. You thought that vacation was going to be great till you got there, you overspent, you came back, and you feel a little anxiety. But you can go on vacation every day in your mind. Set that place up to be your oasis. Set your mind up to be your safe haven. Set your mind up to be a money-making machine, and that's what it will begin to do. Moving right on, we're going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's redefine wealth. Health is wealth. Family and friends that love you, respect you, support you, that is wealth. Having just enough to get by, you're wealthy. Let's see what the Stoics say about redefining wealth. A bad economy tests our relationship with money. Stoicism teaches that true wealth is a psychological state rather than a bank balance. Let's see what the Stoics say about redefining wealth. From Epictetus, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but having few wants. Remember we talked about wants versus needs. Wealth consists in not having great possessions, but in having few wants. If you're not wanting for a lot in life, you're wealthy. The preacher's not going to tell you that. Your bishop, they're not going to tell you that. Your religious institutions, your educational institutions, mainstream media, influencers, Tony Robbins, they're not going to tell you that if you have few wants, you're wealthy. You can't have few wants if you're in debt. It says in the King James Version of the Bible that the borrower is slave to the lender. Remember that. Never forget it. The borrower, you borrowed money from the bank, loan company, the homie. You are now slave to the lender. Something to think about. Moving right along, we're going to wrap this up. This one is from the Stoic philosopher Seneca. It is not the man or woman who has too little, but the man or woman who craves more that is poor. Hard to believe in this society, hard to believe in social media, hard to believe it in the, hey, look at me, I'm here, I'm doing this, I just bought that. But Seneca said, and is absolutely correct, it is not the man or woman who has too little, but the man or woman who craves more that is poor. The one is never satisfied, that their wants is insatiable. I got a lot of money, I got to spend a lot of money, I got to show off. They are miserable. If you have little wants, I'm telling you, you are wealthy. And we're going to round this one out with one more. This one is also from Epictetus. He or she is a wise man or woman who does not grieve for the things which he or she does not have, but rejoices for those which he or she has. Basically, listen, I ain't crying and whining, sick about what I don't have. I'm not sad I don't have a Bugatti or a Lamborghini. I am grateful that I have a 2006 Chevy Monte Carlo with 170,000 miles on it, and she still purr like a kitten. Get me to and from. Happy, no car payment. I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. Not having a car note is extra change in my coffer. Extra investment power. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I just gave you 5 ways, plus a few more on how to achieve struggling in this economic opportunity we find ourselves in. I think you know the YouTube etiquette. I'll tell you anyway. You should like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or the notification bell just might hit you like the harsh reality that prices won't come down. They shouldn't come down. This is a capitalistic society. If you want the prices to come down, stop spending. Stop giving them your money. Until then, expect for prices to go higher, things to get tougher if you are a spender instead of a saver. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great one until we meet again. Do something productive in your life, and that's knowing that you're more than enough, you're worthy, you're adequate. Love yourself.